Yo! What's up, guys? Mike Greco here, chilling in the music room. Really excited. Just pick up some more vinyl. Man, getting these sounds, searching for these sounds. The journey continues. I'm definitely addicted to the vinyl thing. Went crate digging at a spot at Philly, South Street, called Repo Records. Found some cool stuff. Also, another spot on 49th in Baltimore, Philly, called Marvelous Records. Yes, finding some really good stuff. Really good shops. Really stuff's in really great condition. I highly recommend it. Getting the day started with coffee, Batman style. You know, one day at a time. All right, so let me show you what I got. Like I said, I like all different kinds of music. Think jazz, rock, blues, whatever. It's all good. I play all styles. So this one, first thing that caught my eye was the cover. Like, what is going on here, dude? Like, I don't know, like, how to describe this. It's like a giant snake and some, like, concrete dude with a gas mask. This is, like, completely insane. But one thing I do know from Eddie Harris, everything is so funky, and you're like the whole time, you know, I never heard an Eddie Harris recording I didn't like. I haven't seen this on CD, so, you know, I saw the vinyl, I said, let me pick it up. You know, like I said before, I'm finding a lot of things that I thought I had, you know, I thought I had a lot of the artist albums, but I mean, it turns out there's a lot of stuff on vinyl that was never released on CD, so I'm really enjoying finding, like, different new treasures. This is called I'm Tired of Driving. All right, so really funky, really soulful stuff. I'm looking forward to playing this. Next up, Jeff Beck Wired. Found this for $3. I do actually have this on CD. But again, I wanted to hear this vinyl style, you know, kind of like it was originally played, you know, when the album was originally released. I'm a huge Jeff Beck fan. Now, for those who don't know about Jeff Beck, there was a band in the 60s called the Yardbirds. Blues rock band, British guys. And the crazy thing is, 3 guys in this band went on to be some of the most influential guitar players today. So, like, you have Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and this guy, Jeff Beck, all went on to have solo careers. You know, Jimmy Page went with Led Zeppelin, Eric Clapton, Cream, and, you know, went on to, you know, do his thing. Jeff Beck went on to make a lot of cool solo instrumental guitar records. One of my favorite tracks on here is, it's actually a jazz tune called Goodbye Pork Pie Hat. In the 70s, a lot of these rock guitar players were getting real jazzy, real funky, real chill. It's got Fender Rhodes keyboard on here, some real chill drum work. The personnel, who we got on here? We got Jeff Beck on guitar, Max Middleton on clavinet, Narda Michael Walden, Ed Green on drums, Wilbur Bascom on bass, and Jan Hammer on synthesizer. Jan Hammer actually did the soundtrack for Miami Vice, which is pretty funny. Very cool, very chill, mix of rock and jazz. Highly recommend this. Right, give us a spin. All right. Hold on, need some more coffee. Gotta have the coffee, especially if you're Batman. All right, so blues, down home blues, Mississippi Delta. Here's one of the originators, one of the innovators. So, cool story about this guy, Robert Johnson. Back in the day, we're talking like, you know, like early 1900s. People thought he was influenced by the devil. Like, he made a deal at the crossroads and down home in Mississippi. Struck a deal with the devil, signing his soul off to him, saying that, you know, I'll make you the best blues guitar player in the world. But, you know, you have to give me your soul in return. Or whatever. Because if you listen to this guy, it sounds like 2 guitar players at once. It's actually pretty crazy. It still blows my mind today. Because you hear like slide guitar, like melodic, and then you hear like boom, 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 you hear like the rhythm guitar at the same time, and there's only one guy, and it's just completely incredible. So interesting story about this guy. Only a few recordings exist of him, but I'm glad to find this on vinyl. Should be awesome, legendary record. All right, now on to some Jimi Hendrix that I found. So I've heard a lot of Jimi Hendrix. I have the basic album, Band of Gypsies. You have your Electric Ladyland, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I have like Jimi Hendrix Blues albums, like all kinds of stuff. And it's crazy because there's still stuff being released today that, you know, people are finding in their basements, like bootlegs of him, and it's just crazy. But I'd never seen this before on CD, so of course I found it on vinyl, so I had to pick it up. Rare Hendrix. So it looks like he's doing like a lot of covers on here. Good Feeling, Voice in the Wind, Go-Go Shoes, Part 1, Part 2, Bring My Baby Back, Suspicious, Hot Trigger. Yeah, I never heard these tunes before, so definitely looking forward to giving this a spin. Man, I know Jimmy's going to shred on these blues tunes. My man. All right, last but certainly not least. Never seen this on CD either. I heard of this movie, though. Rainbow Bridge. Jimi Hendrix at Rainbow Bridge. So, they're all the tunes that he did on that movie. On vinyl. Vinyl awesomeness. Sorry for the glare, guys. I got this light down here. Yeah, I think there's some really cool instrumental tracks on here. Him just vibing out, you know, with the Strat, playing some instrumental. Awesome. So that's about it for today. The journey continues for the sounds, for the, you know, for the awesome music. So have a great day, guys. Okay, and keep it real, keep it cool. I'll see you soon. Peace.